Previously on
your family sand and dirt. If you do, that's your business. But I'm not feeding my people that. And if they came over here and got a gritty green, trust me, I'll be off of collard green duty. If you have made it this far, baby, you deserve a plate. And here is your plate. We have candied yams, macaroni and cheese, spicy collard greens, and 3 pieces of hot ass fish for your ass. Hot fish. Hot fish. Yes, Lord. Thank y'all so much for joining me today. I love you guys. Bye. Hello, and welcome back to Giselle Eats. Happy homecoming, everyone. We are enjoying these homecoming festivities, but today I'm having a little alone time before things get real busy, real hectic. So I'm gonna grab myself a nice, quiet lunch, check some emails, look at a little bit of fashion, scroll Instagram, of course, and have some sushi. Now, this small, quiet restaurant is called Mazumi's. It's a sushi bar here in one of our, I would say it's like a district, one of our little districts here in Greensboro. The food is amazing and reasonably priced, but I'm going to get ready to fill out my sushi card. You can follow along if you like. If you're ever visiting Greensboro, it is on State Street. Fabulous restaurant.
Seen you in a long time, you got me feeling so lonely. Even when you come through, I can tell that it isn't you. So baby, bring it in closely. Hate the way I love you, but you're so sweet. I always find a way to say the wrong things. I wish that we were laying in the same sheets, but lately you've been just wanna rewind. I haven't seen you in a long time, you got me feeling so lonely. Even when you come through, I can tell that it isn't you. So baby, bring it in closely. Hate the way I love you, but you're so sweet. I always find a way to say the wrong things. I wish that we were laying in the same sheets, but lately you've been acting like you hardly know me.
Time it is, it's buy me a coffee time, and today's supporter is D. I would like to say thank you so much to D for supporting the channel and me. And you can support the channel as well with buy me a coffee. It is optional. You can check it out in my description box or in my bio, or at the end at the end of this segment. Don't you fast forward, because I need that time from you. At the end of this segment. But D, I would like to say thank you so much for buying me a coffee and supporting the channel. It's greatly appreciated, and I love you.
Go.
Avenel, you don't see nothing wrong you doing?
Nothing. Got on his last.
What are you doing?
Is this just he know how I am? Is this his way of keeping me out the club so he can go by himself? Avenel, he tired of you now.
Yes. Flirting with
Avenel.
Guys.
And Avenel, you old. You old. Avenel.
Because of the name?
Avenel Maxine Jackson.
And what is her husband's name?
Buford.
Buford.
Buford Roland Jackson.
Avenel Maxine and Buford Roland. Okay. Wow. So he doesn't trust her, she says.
Lady, you need to quit drinking.
Yeah. And stop flirting. And it's your husband. What are you doing?
He don't trust you. Why y'all still at the club with a name like Avenue? That ain't a club. Y'all at a tavern.
22 years of marriage. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Last one, Steve. Here we go. This is from Morris in Baton Rouge. Morris says, my wife and I see a lot of men going in and out of the neighbor's house. She just moved in and told us that she's a massage therapist. She only massages men from what we can see. Is she doing more than rubbing on those men?
No, who?
That's what happens when you spend the whole afternoon or lunch morning having margaritas and drinking sake. Now we gotta get this food put on. Now we just went through our little grocery haul. Let's get ourselves cleaned up and get on to today's menu. Now today we are having beef skewers or beef kebabs, whatever. This recipe is very customizable. Use any type of meat you want, use any type of vegetable you want, but the seasoning, if you like what I'm seasoning the beef with today, it's a great choice. Now y'all know I was gonna buy me a chuck roast. I'm gonna buy me a chuck roast and I'm gonna cut it up into kebab size pieces. You do not have to do this. You can buy the meat already cut up, or you can buy already pre-made kebabs. But I don't like how the meat shrinks when you buy it already pre-made or the cut up meat. So I still want the meat to not shrink so bad once we get them in the oven. Yes, we're gonna cook these kebabs, skewers, in the oven. No grill today. You know, who doesn't like meat on a stick? Who doesn't like eating a good piece of meat off a stick? So we're gonna have this beef, some mushrooms, tomatoes, and some onions. Very simple, very quick and easy. I do want to get this done first so they can at least marinate and get, you know, a little bit more tender. But excellent recipe. I think you can make this anytime for any tailgate, any game day. Okay, we got our meat cubes, so let's get ready to season. Now this is optional. All these seasoning is optional. You can use Lawry's, you can use whatever seasoning you want on your beef, but I'm gonna use a little olive oil, a little Montreal, the McCormick Montreal, some rosemary, some black pepper, garlic, beef bouillon, and you know I'm gonna pull out that green seasoning. You know I'm gonna pull out that green seasoning, and you know I'm gonna pull out that Worcestershire sauce. Okay, we're going to give this a really good mix, and we're going to get it into the fridge. Make sure you cover every inch of this meat. It's very important. It's very important. Get it mixed really well. And we're going to get it into the fridge for a couple of hours so it can marinate and be very tender. We're going to wash our hands up, clean up our utensils and our board, and then we're going to start on the chicken. Chicken for what? What are we having chicken for? What is the chicken about? We're going to make barbecue chicken sandwiches, or a sandwich, or a sub. Stay tuned for it. It's absolutely delicious, absolutely gorgeous. Now, as we're prepping the chicken, of course, you know we got to have us a little game day segment. We got to give all the love and all the support to the home team Aggies. Now get some blue and gold hearts in the chat. Some blue and gold hearts in the comment section. Happy homecoming, alumni, and everyone. I hope everyone is excited and ready for all the festivities. Aggies go up against South Carolina State today, and I'm sure they're going to do an amazing job. Now, here are a few of my favorite moments from 2019 homecoming. There's nothing like that blue and gold marching machine. The dedication, the discipline, the style, the grace. I love y'all so much. Huge, huge fan. Y'all keep up the good work. Now let's get into this chicken that we are seasoning. This is also customizable. You don't have to use the seasoning that I'm using. You can keep it very basic, or you can go for more robust or rustic or zingy or spicy barbecue chicken. But this is going to be an awesome, awesome recipe. I already know, give your meats a really great massage, a really good mix, and get them into the fridge so they can sit. Your meats really need to sit. If I could have done this yesterday, I would have definitely done this yesterday instead of the day of, but it will be fine. It still will be delicious. We're gonna get this covered and into the fridge so we can get our bacon on. The bacon is for our sandwiches. Drawing a blank now, like what do we need limes for? We're having beef kebabs and we're having barbecue chicken sandwiches. What possibly could the lemons be for? Now a little bit of these lemons, a little bit of these limes, excuse me, these limes are for a couple of cocktails, but we're gonna do a Alfredo street corn type of dish today. So delicious, so easy. Buckle up, buckle up. We have to get a couple of our toppings cut up and separated for our sandwiches. So today on our sandwiches, I am going to put on some dill pickles or kosher dill pickle sandwich pickles. I'm going to put on some tomato, of course extra red onion. Of course I did get some pepper jack cheese, but that will be optional just in case if someone has to have cheese on their sandwich. We're going to have some buttered lettuce. We're also going to have the bacon that is currently in the oven. So let's get this stuff cut up and prep. And you can use anything you want on your sandwich. You do not have to follow this. This is just, you know, to give you an idea or a direction to go in. Once again, I'm a mushroom fan, so if you do not want mushrooms on your skewers or kebabs, you do not have to. I'm using large portobello mushroom caps. I am going to cut them pretty thick, so once they get into the oven and they begin to shrink, they won't fall apart. Wait till you see these kebabs. Wait till you see them. You're going to see why I cut everything so large. It's going to be perfect. So 2.5 inch thick pieces on your onions, on your mushrooms, on your meat. So everything can still be whole and not falling apart when it's time for you to plate your dish. So our meat has set long enough, so let's get started on that. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to my channel, because you know there will be more. We're going to start skewing our kebabs. What I like to do is get the 12-inch skewers wooden. If you have the metal ones, even better. I like to soak them in water. From my understanding, the water helps it from splintering and helps keep the sticks hydrated and not burning on you. So I soak them in the water. You'll see me turn them back and forth, back and forth. Now, you skew your kebabs how you want to, whatever uniformity you want to have, or just put the meat on the stick, put the veggies on the stick, and let's rock and roll. Now, your marinade that is in the bowl from your meat, do not discard that. We're going to use that and make a glaze with. Do not taste that glaze or this marinade until you put some heat to it for about 10 to 15 minutes, because that is raw and I don't want you sick. You're going to taste it after you've heated it for about 10 to 15 minutes to check for any type of extra seasonings you want, any salt, any more garlic, any more green seasonings, but do not taste it yet. Let's finish getting these skewers ready for the oven. Now I am going to put them in my large roaster that y'all always see me use. I'm going to put all of them. All of them are going in. I'm going to have them cramped tight, and I'm going to cook them for probably an hour and a half. I'm going to cook them for about an hour and a half. Once I take them out after an hour and a half, I am going to turn the broiler on. I'm going to turn the broiler on, and I'm going to make sure that the bottom rack is on basically the floor or the bottom of the oven. I am going to close the oven door and let it heat up for 10 minutes with the door closed, and you can start to see the meat start getting kind of that golden brown crusty look, almost like if it was on a grill. And then I will begin to brush the glaze on. Now I'm not going to do multiple layers of the glaze because the glaze is stuck to this meat really well, but let's finish up and get started on the next thing. Okay, don't forget, in the oven for an hour and a half. Then we'll come back and check it after that hour and a half so we can put it under the broiler. What do we have here? It's a heated Pyrex dish. It's the deep one, the deep, really deep Pyrex dish. We got 8 ears of corn, and we're gonna make the cheese Alfredo sauce in the oven. You can make this on the stove, but I don't have time to babysit this food. I don't have time for it, and this will burn and make a mess. So I suggest you use this technique, or you can make your sauce separately and pour your sauce over the corn. But for my Rachel Ray girls, listen to me. You might want to do this like this, because one wrong phone call, the doorbell, your pets, anything, it's going to burn. It is going to scorch. So I would say put this stuff in the oven for an hour, 35 minutes to an hour. I have a full 4 cups. This is 4 cups of heavy whipping cream. 4 cups of heavy whipping cream. I season it with some garlic powder and some onion powder. I'm going to put a stick of butter, and I'm going to put a whole pack of cream cheese. That cream cheese is softened. To this, I'm going to add 4 to 6 jalapeno peppers. That is optional. I don't really like adding fresh black pepper because I don't like seeing the black specks floating around. But you can if you're okay with the black specks, or use white pepper. I don't. I feel like the jalapeno peppers gives it more flavor, and it replaces the pepper, and it just does something to it. So do whatever you like at this point. If you don't want jalapeno peppers, you do not have to use them. I will, because me and my family and my friends, we like it. It's not spicy, but it's really, really good. So if you're interested in trying it, I think you should. I think you'll love it. We're going to get this covered. We're going to put it in the oven for 30 minutes. We're going to check it. If it's not ready, give it another 15 to 20 minutes. Okay? It might total to a full hour. It will be okay. It is not going to mess up. Now let's get started on this chicken. Before you start on your chicken, I would say let it sit out and come to room temperature, maybe 30 minutes. So while you're working on the corn, go ahead and take the chicken out of the fridge and let it come to room temperature so it can be a great even sear all the way around. Now, the type of bread that we're using today, I don't think you've seen it in the grocery haul, but it is an Italian bread. We are going to gut some of the bread crumbs out. I'm not recording. I thought I was in here just to talking. It was recording. Now back to that bread. Now you gut some of that breading out so it won't be so bready inside of your Italian roll. You can use French rolls. You can use twin bread. If the Italian bread is too wide and too thick, some of us like wide thick. Some of us is wide and thick. And this is what we're going to use. Now listen to that. Listen to that. Tell me why. Tell me why. Now, did you hear that? I have gutted this bread. I am now spreading some softened butter on this bread. If you don't want no butter on your bread, then you don't have to, because I do want to toast this a little bit. But I'm telling you, it'll make it taste extremely good. So, toast your bread while your chicken is cooking. Trust me, you'll love it. I noticed my chicken was starting to stick a little bit, so I'm going to grab a little bit of olive oil and I am going to drizzle the olive oil. If you need to change pans, I'm probably going to have to change pans because we already going to have to add that sweet barbecue sauce to this chicken, and that's probably going to make it stick even more. Just add a little bit more oil to your pan, cut the eye down, and try to finish it off like this. As long as it's not any like really crazy burnt, you'll be fine. Just add the oil, cut the eye down, and keep on mixing. When it's time for you to add your barbecue sauce, if you're going through any type of sticking or resistance in the pan, cut the eye down. The chicken will release. And before you add the barbecue sauce, switch the pans out before. Now you have to switch it out before, because if not, it is gonna crystallize in the bottom, and that pan it's gonna be burnt. It's gonna be burnt. Okay, and we're back. Now I took my own advice and I switched my pans out. And barbecue sauce, we're not doing nothing extravagant. We're not mixing up a whole lot of things because you really don't need it for this sandwich. Get whatever barbecue sauce you like. I like Sweet Baby Ray's, that sweet and spicy. You use what you like, okay? You're going to mix it up and make sure it starts bubbling through and through. What do you mean by that? Cook this for 10 to 15 minutes on low. Okay, our corn is out the oven. Be very careful. You talking about hot? This is hot. We're going to add our cheese. You use any type of cheese you like. I am using a queso blend from the deli department. Look at that. Look at that. It smells amazing. The garlic of it all. It smells amazing. You're going to add your cheese in and you're going to mix it. It's going to look like that fondant. Like you're on a, you know how you have like the cheese waterfalls? It's going to look like that. It's going to be absolutely gorgeous, absolutely delicious. This is when you can get customizable. If you want to add a side of black beans, if you want to add some canned corn to this is the time you can be creative and make this recipe your own. You do not have to follow this recipe. You do not have to follow it. You can make it your own. Because trust me, where I got the recipe from, they didn't make it like this. I have to cook stuff to taste and what I know that my picky eaters are gonna like. They like plain stuff, but they like a little bit of pizzazz to their food. And this is very, very different from us because, you know, I like plain corn. Plain corn on the cob is fine with me, but this would be different and great for a tailgating experience. Messy, but good. And you can also put these on skewers so your hands won't be dirty, or, you know, get the little, you know, corn holders so, you know, you won't have this white stuff all over your fingertips. Now, that's your business, not mine. I'm gonna leave that right there. We're going to give this one final mix. Make sure all the cheese is melted. You do not have to stick it back in the oven unless you want to, but it's ready. We're going to get this plated, and be careful because this corn is hot. This corn is cheesy. This corn is heavy. So if you're not stable holding this corn, you're either going to burn yourself or you're going to hurt yourself. So be careful with this. Let's get it plated, let's get it garnished, and let's get it over to our company so they can have something to chew on while they're having a cocktail. Now our corn is ready for our company to start eating while having a couple drinks, and we need to get started on the glaze for the kebabs because they're ready to come out of the oven, and we need to get the going because it's getting late. So make sure you comment, like, and subscribe to my channel. Now for this sauce, I have a 1/4 stick of butter that I'm going to add to this saucepan. I am going to add whatever leftover marinade that was inside of the beef when we were marinating it earlier. We're going to add that in as well. We're going to cook it down a little bit, 10 to 15 minutes, to make sure we cook the rawness off before we taste it and know what it tastes like. I'm going to add probably a little bit more Worcestershire or soy. That will probably be my salt base. If I feel like I need more salt, that'll be my salt base. If I need some sweetness or something, I'm not going to add brown sugar. I'm probably going to add maple syrup. Why maple syrup? Because it has almost like an unconventional sweetness. It's not sweet, but it's just enough without like, is this sweet meat? Let's get this sauce over here so we can glaze these kebabs. Look at this. You know me, brush and tap, brush and tap. You know, try not to be too rough, try not to disturb the tomatoes because a lot of them probably have fully burst and you don't want to tear them apart. So brush and tap, make sure you get all of the onions and mushrooms and your meat really glazed. Whatever you have left over, I would say put in a nice ramekin or a nice little dish on the side just in case if you have someone wanting to drizzle some on top. I am a big believer of serving food hot, piping hot. Ring the alarm so your guests can come get your beautiful beef kebabs. Look at that. They kind of look like lamb or goat. Either one of those will be amazing, especially with this recipe, lamb or goat. We love a good beef kebab. This is an easy recipe. Now let's move over to these sandwiches. We have to get this sandwich done.
Not know what you just started. Me and my bitch go north. Give a fuck about this party. We gon' step on shit regardless. Get my goon and swipe that bitch and now the spiritual charge. Making mercy, being on bitches, I be really march. I got hands for a hoe. I get bands for a show. He want chance after chance after chance, nigga, no. I keep saying free little folk. Do my dance on them folks. If it's up, it's going down soon as I land on them folks.
You want to give it a good press. You want to give it a good press to make sure that you're locking in the, let's say, the foundation for this beautiful caramelized barbecue chicken. Look at this chicken. You know what? Also, the bourbon chicken that we made, the bourbon chicken would be amazing on this sandwich as well. This is basically almost like the same recipe, but with barbecue sauce. So mix and match your foods. You don't have to use any sauce. You can just have grilled chicken with this sandwich. But this is a beautiful sandwich. It is so delicious. Let's get this decorated, garnished, and ready for our guests' consumption. Baby, you know I was gonna pull some grease out and fry out some french fries. Y'all know I was. What else is gonna go with a beautiful sandwich like this? A potato chip? Child, bye. I would like to say happy homecoming, Aggie Pride. And thank y'all so much for this beautiful game day experience. What wonderful tailgating recipes. I'll see you guys next week. Bye.